on something like this.
But hold on, but you're saying that, but we're nowhere near. I mean, for people like myself, I don't know what minority we would be in, but any time, I mean, a lot of Celtic fans can see there's a problem with the board, but how much they want to go to change it or how much they don't like it is, I mean, for me, I'm probably off the Richter scale of how much I want to change the board into something better and how much I dislike the way they're doing, whereas other people, like your good self, have been on here, I've tried to point out the good side of the board and some of the good stuff they've done, and obviously you're giving them credence here for possibly this is what they're wanting, but the logic says to me that they're always going to chase the looker. They're in it for the money, and the cost-cutting measures they've had to put in place.
I don't know about in it for the money. When you consider if they really affect the core supporters, that they'll have a backlash on such a scale that could threaten their existence, mate.
But you're talking about a backlash. What kind of backlash are Celtic? What kind of backlash are Celtic fans able to enact upon this board now? Because if there's enough Celtic fans on side, there ain't going to be no backlash.
What do you reckon the percentage of Celtic fans are that want that question asked? Go on.
And it remains to be seen. What do you reckon?
What would you reckon the percentage of Celtic supporters want the question asked of the SFA?
You there?
I'm here, Tommy. I am waiting on your answer.
The percentage? I don't know. I would like to think it's high, but then again, I mean, what do you think? You give me your answer. You tell me, caller.
I think you'd be talking about 80-90%.
You reckon?
I reckon so, yeah.
I would have said it would lucky to get to 50% now.
No, I reckon about 80-90%.
No, I reckon enough people out there. I reckon enough people out there think that enough's enough. I reckon some Celtic fans would even secretly want them to come back because they missed the games against them. I think there's enough Celtic fans out there who, if given the vote, would say, right, they have been punished. I don't know. Do you know reckon that some Celtic fans would be lenient to them?
Yeah, I reckon there is some Celtic fans that would enjoy that. Personally, I want to see the bastards burn in hell.
So you never, right, so that's 4 people, the 3 people have been on
maybe
myself.
I'm a bit biased on that.
Well, then we've got 100% on this show, then there's 100%, because every person who I've spoke to tonight, and myself included, that's 100%, is never want to play them again or see them there. But then, this isn't a full reality check that we're doing, because there's other different people on there. I reckon that your verdict might be higher than what is there. I think Celtic fans, yeah, if you ask them, do you want Rangers to face justice? Have they faced justice? Yeah, they want them to face justice, but they've no faced justice. But do we ask this question of UEFA? I think a lot of people just want to go on with it and say, let's move on.
I think the vast majority of football fans in Scotland wants to see justice done with them.
But you think a lot of people now want to just move on and get on with it?
No, I don't. I don't. I think a lot of people in Scotland are pissed off with it. They're fucking fed up to the back teeth, day in, day out, picking up the daily fucking rancid and reading about how wonderful things are.
I don't pick up the daily rancid ever, mate.
Well, I never said you. I never said you.
But there's a lot of people who don't. There's a lot of people who don't have gave up for that fact that they're just sick of the shite that's written about it because it is just all shite.
Exactly. It's the same. It's the same repetitive, regurgitated shite day in, day out.
But then hold
people
on.
People have had enough of it. You go on the other boards. Hold on a minute. You go on the other football boards, like the Hibs boards, Aberdeen boards, and you'll see the same answers. They're fucking sick of it.
So, but that's you answering my point there. I'm saying, do you think people have now reached the point where they just want to move on and say, oh, fucking enough's enough? we can't be arsed with it. Just they've had enough of it. So that's what I'm saying. But
what you're saying, they can't be asked, just let them back in. No, I find the exact opposite to that.
I'm saying that people are just wanting to fucking. I would say that when it comes down to if Celtic are going to go to UEFA, and I've said before, and that maybe there is a reason why the board don't want to go to UEFA, right? And there's a valid reason why possibly they shouldn't go there. And the reason I would give, right, I'm using the devil advocate side, but if somebody at Celtic has looked at it and said, okay, a cost-benefit evaluation, we could hammer these bastards, we could show them up for what they are, but at what cost to us? Because if Celtic show them up, or more importantly, show the governing body up, then UEFA is within its rights to kick us out of fucking football. I mean,
absolutely.
See, just for that one act, when Rangers, or whatever, it'd be the Oak or Newco, I can't remember, the Newco, so it'd be Sevco, when they went to a court outside of the football arbitration, they actually took it out when they went to appeal the decision against the first lot. Remember the appellate thing, when they took that out with it. At that point, if UEFA had stepped in, if Celtic had stepped in and said to UEFA, hold on, I've
already explained to you there, UEFA won't step in until there's an official complaint from it.
That's what I'm saying, but Celtic, right, see at that point, Celtic could have put the complaint in at that point, but hold on, mate, this is my point I'm getting at. I'm sorry it took a long time. If Celtic put that in at that point, that Rangers have took it out, or Sevco took it out with jurisdiction, then you know the punishment the UEFA can inflict on Scottish football is that Scottish football is kicked out of all European competitions, its clubs and its national team. So just for the crime that those dirty bastards did, right, just by taking it out with just that small one thing. So now Celtic go there, and I'm just using if Celtic turn round, if Celtic fans vote this through, right, it could be a case that Turkey's voting for Christmas, because we're only doing the decent thing, because, I mean, we're wanting justice, right? We're doing the decent thing. We want justice, and we want punishment, and if we go about it the right way, then that's all well and good. But these bastards at UEFA could then equally turn around and say, okay, Scottish football is an anathema, it's corrupt, and we're closing it down because we don't want them part of it. So see you in 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever. I mean, I'm just giving out a hypothetical shit, but maybe that's what's behind the board, why they're not saying anything.
Maybe at that point, then we should move to fucking Dublin.
I'm phoning you back because you're crackling up. No, that wasn't a good point, but because you've contradicted yourself to a previous one, and I'm going to pull you up on it.
Yeah.
And forgive me for saying, did you just say there, take them to Dublin in the green?
Maybe at that point, we should move to Dublin.
And is that not something that I said a few months ago and you poo-pooed, but I said take us out the league?
No, I've always been an advocate. We get to fuck out of there.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I'll go and pull the fucking record off. Don't think I'll not pull it off.
That one, no. I've always been an advocate. We get to fuck out of there ASAP.
No, when you did a call with me a few months ago.
Nah.
Aye.
Nah.
I've got the fucking dates here. When you were on, I'll go and trace the calls out.
I've got them fucking here as well.
Yeah, you've not got them. Yeah, I've got them everywhere. I've got them on my Spreaker. I've got them on my YouTube.
Well, fair dues. But it wasn't me, I can tell you.
It fucking was. It fucking was, you know. It fucking was, you know.
But you'll be totally amazed how many Celtic supporters don't want to go.
Say again?
How many Celtic supporters don't want to leave the SPL?
They don't want to leave him. I will. I would. I'm just looking through the calls that you've been on and the shows that was there. So you were on for on the Tuesday the 30th of July. That must have been the first time I had you on. I was on for 9 minutes 57, and then you were back on straight away 24 minutes. You were on for 37 minutes, 35 minutes that first call.
What's that got to do with the price of fucking fish in Aberdeen?
Because on the 14th of August, you were on again at 13 minutes. That was my evening show. That was at 6:39. So I would just have to go back and find the conversation where I put it to you. I put it to you that Celtic should go to England, and you turned round and says, "Oh, you can't go running away for your fucking thing, babe. We need to stay here and face it." It was you that said that. We can't go away.
Tommy, I was on the toilet for 22 minutes tonight.
For fuck's sake. So
you ain't going to fucking get me that way. Look, I've always been an advocate.
You won me that night. You won me that night.
We get to fuck out a bit of land, bigot land, ASAP.
So hold on. I said to you you were going to resign.
I've fallen out with pals over that.
Right, I said to you that we're going to resign Scottish football and go into the English Premier League, or try to get into English, and you're like, you can't do that. We can't. Would you be wanting us to go into the English leagues then? Would you take the English leagues?
I fucking would. I would.
And work your way up it?
I would. I'd take the fucking Irish league and work my way up it. Yeah, it's in Dublin.
But there's no much scope for that in the Irish league, is there? There's no. What would that do for us?
Not much scope for that in the fucking Scottish fucking league either. The way it is.
What's the matter with your phone? Your phone's degenerating like fuck here. What's going down?
No, tell me. I can hear you.
I'll phone you back. Hold on. What's going down here? What is going down? It's crackling up like fuck, isn't it? Right, I'll see what the messages are here. What it's saying. Hold on. Right, hold on. It'll be a Scottish club and an Irish club.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you're saying Irish. I mean, if we go and play in an Irish league, there's even less competition there in an Irish league. I mean, if you're talking about we've got 60,000 fans and we need to be in a size, or we need to be in a bigger league, then we're not going into a bigger league, we're going to the Irish. So the bigger league is the English league and calling it a British league. How about a British and Irish league? How about just we go there representing Ireland?
I would love that. In fact, I'm all for that North Atlantic League they've always spouted off about. I'd love to go and play fucking Ajax and Feyenoord and Marseille and
Feyenoord? Who the fuck's Feyenoord?
Dutch side that beat Celtic 1979.
I know the fucking team Feyenoord. We signed the Henk for there as well. Was where you say that Feyenoord?
Yeah. Told you, the Dutch side that beat Celtic 1969.
Hold on, Ernie boys there, how many games has this boy been to? Talking about yourself, how many games have you been to, caller?
Me?
Aye.
How many games have I been to?
Aye.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just a one or two, aye?
Just a few, Tommy, aye.
You were there in Lisbon, so we got to doff our cap off to you just for that one fact alone, that you traversed across Europe to go to Lisbon.
And I'm sitting here at my computer, my little computer station, and I'm looking at the shelf above me, and there's 2 piles of programs. It must be what?